lọ́ọ̀yà onítọ̀ọ́mọ́ ìgbòho wà mẹ́wàá Sunday Igboho sà pẹ̀lú àwọn bàbá rẹ lọ òròlù ọmọ pẹ̀lú ọ̀lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ mo sùn lẹ́ẹ̀kan ọmọ àjàtí yẹn dìé kí àwọn bàbá rẹ mo délùú mo dáa ní òde wọ́n di méjì bá rẹ̀ ta àwọn méjì bá rẹ̀ tí àgàdà yín ó di méjì bá rẹ̀ gbẹ̀ndínlógún ó kan ilà àárọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní kókó ilé wa àgàdà nínú bí àwọn rẹ̀ ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́kọ̀ ní sọ́wọ́ àkọ́níṣẹ́ ọlọ́kọ̀ ní sí ìgbàlẹ̀ ọmọ adéyẹmọ yé Sunday Igboho sàmà pọ̀ ogun níná ni lógun ogun níná ni lógun ogun ló ní ilé àárọ̀ ogun ni wọ́n fi jagun gbẹ́mọ̀ jẹ́ bóògùn ọ̀jẹ́ ẹjẹ́ nira wa lóògùn náà Sunday Adéyẹmọ Igboho sà ló ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gbòmìnira dandan ni má wá gbọ́ o àṣẹ lọ́dà yìí o ìlànà lọ́dùnmọ́rẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa lò ọmọ Adéyẹmọ o dákun mọ́ làwọn oníṣẹ́ ẹbí ẹ̀tọ́ kálukú má fi dùn wọ́n orí kálukú ló gbé ọdẹ kò tó dùn wá máa gbọ́ o gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tàtà ń tẹ́wá lóye ẹja fọwọ́pọ̀ ká gbé ẹni tó wá fi sẹ́ ká gbé lárugẹ gidi ni ẹ̀mí jù wọ́n wọn ò dùn ẹjọ́ òrodò lọ sí ẹ bá méjì kọ́ o ẹni tó wá fi sẹ́rán ọ̀gá tó sí ẹni tó fi ara wọn Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ tó fi ọ̀la tiwa akọni jagunjagun ọkùnrin tààrà ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Adéyẹmọ wọ́n máa gbọ́n fẹ́ sàgbà fún wọn ni ẹni tó bá ní kó òkú ní kékeré kó máa fọwọ́ àwọn síra wọn wọ́n ní kàkọ́ máa ṣe ara ìdíkò dára ìmọ̀jọ́ ayóyè pọ̀ ní kó lọ́wọ́ ọmọ wá kékeré tó kékeré ìdáhọ́ inú ọmọ gbẹ̀yìn agbẹ̀dẹ òsì bàtàrí òní gbóró òdòkó tẹ̀ máa gbọ́ àwọn bàbá rẹ̀ tó ti wà nínú ìgbé ìdájọ́ wọn máa fọwọ́ tì ọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ ni àwọn alágbára jagun tí wọ́n ní jagun ṣáájú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n mọ fi ọtí ọ̀gẹ́gẹ́ ni Oòduà Ọlọ́fin Ọbàtálá Báṣọ̀run Àjàká Agẹngẹtíẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀fọ́fọ̀fẹ́rí anáfọ́fúnwá òun lẹ̀ lẹ́rú ọmọdékùnrin sábà aborílá aborí kòkó alùsùlù bàbá àkútù ògèdè ìgbé ẹgbẹ́gbùngbùrù olè jẹ́sà ṣàgbọ́. Mbọ sọ̀kọ́ tí mo mú náà yàwáyé náà ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Igboho sáfọlọ tí tiẹsẹ ọgbàrúgbà lárúgbó onúgbọlọ rẹ tó kun lẹyà ọsẹpọ yẹrin kání ọmọ nídìí bàbá rẹ lọ olùkàtàrí gbàgbà kání ọmọ nídìí bàbá rẹ lọ alárúgbó parúgbó Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ní oṣù olùgbòde gbangba Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ó ti dìbò kóòdù ó ti wà lókè ẹni bá ní ọjà lọkọ máa kú ni máa gbọ́ ọ tó orí má bẹ̀rù ọ̀tẹ̀ mọ́ orí ní gbogbo fùlùfùlù labalábá tí wọ́n ń dìbò lẹ́kùn Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Igboho sà orí bí wọ́n ti ń wọ sọ àkísà máa gbọ́ o yẹ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtàtà tó bá lóye akọ́dà ayé ọgbọ́ ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ní ẹja fọwọ́ tì yí débi tó lápẹẹrẹ ẹja fọ tẹ́lẹ̀ èmi tún ìwà òdùn mi kò lè gbé wa débi kankan fa akọ́dà ayé ọgbọ́ ẹja pọ̀ ká bí ẹni tó lùwọ́ pàṣẹ sẹ́ni lárugẹ ni ẹ máa gbọ́ oní bọ́ ní ẹsẹ̀ wọn máa fẹ́ràn oní ní igi igbó sórí pọ̀ wọ́n dìgbẹ́ ẹ̀rí ni àwọn àgbàlagbà wọ́n ní bí orí bá dúró tọrùn inú déyìn ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ gan ni Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ máa bá ọjọ́ òní ọjọ́ burúkú tó lápẹẹrẹ ní ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tí wọ́n ṣerú ẹ̀ wọn kò lè mú tẹ́ ẹ̀ má ṣe pé ṣùgbọ́n nu rẹ̀ ogun tó ọba tí ń sọ nípa padà bọ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀ thank you àrò ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ gbogbo tó ọba tí ń gbé àrò ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ àwọn tó mú kọ́jọ́ ò náwó ayé má ṣe pé o ṣùgbọ́n má jẹ́ gbogbo tó ọba pátápátá àrò ní ọmọ àrò mọ́ wọ́n máa fèyí ṣe lọ́lé wa kì í ṣe é mọ̀ wọ́n lè fi ilé rẹ̀ wípé ìtàlọ́kùnrin ìwòsàn lápẹẹrẹ lágbájá ní tàmẹ̀dọ́ ni ìmọ̀lẹ́ akéwìrì ọmọ wọn l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ àjílété mo bólúwa mi dúpẹ́ mo bẹ̀rù àgbà.
It is Friday, the 19th day of the month of January. We are still Happy New Year, and I welcome you once again as you're coming into the broadcast. We have an hour for the presentation. Please help us to share the message, help us to share the link. It is very, very important. It is vital that we share the program. Mo kí àwọn ọmọlúàbí apparel, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, àkópalẹ̀mọ́ ní Ìgbòho lágbára Elédùmarè. Wọ́n ní fẹ́ni kankan ṣe wá, gbogbo àná la máa débẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní kò ní ṣe é ṣe ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa ó ti di ṣíṣe é ṣe. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Mo kí àìtí ìwọlé àṣẹmẹ́yẹbọ̀ lápò ni. Àṣẹṣe just less than 8 minutes. We're still doing all the intros. That means that it let you to settle down. Ìwọ tó wá ní àfẹ́ Yorùbá nation, orin tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Ìbàdàn àbí ò gbọ́ rárá, tó ò bá gbọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn by now, á jẹ́ pé ò mọ̀ tó ń lọ lágbàáyé.
religious Islamic element in the Yoruba ethnic group to use them to destabilize that mighty people who have built empires like Oyo and other places long before anything. But they are looking for some weak elements. Like Tinubu is a weak element. People think he's powerful, but he's a weak element in the Yoruba war. These are the weak elements they want to use to be able to push the Islamic agenda. People have been telling you that Islamic agenda is a lie. No, it's true. I can tell you that I was born a Muslim. My people have been Muslim since the 7th century. I'm a Madinga. And we have been Muslim. There is nobody in my ethnic group who is Christian. All my people have been Muslim. And I studied Islam in northern Nigeria. And I'm telling you, the agenda is to push that country toward Islamic agenda or destroy it completely. So to your question, I will tell you that Nigeria does not have a bright future for now. It doesn't have a bright future for now. The elements that are in the north, and most of them are receiving grants. Some of them, even in university, they are getting grants from this Qatar, and all the extreme Islamic groups are giving them money. And they are building, their power is increasing day by day in the political system. They are even creating billionaires. That eventually tomorrow they want to control western part of Nigeria. The East a little bit stubborn for them. Eastern Nigeria is stubborn. That's why they are isolating them. The isolation of so-called Igbo, it's not because Igbo hate Nigeria. Igbos are the most Nigerian than any Nigerian. They are every part of Nigeria you find them. They have their own problem for sure, like every African group. But the issue, they are not the problem. But they are acting a little bit stubborn to the Islamic agenda. So they have to be isolated. And to do that, you need one of the most powerful groups, which is the Yoruba group. If you don't use Yoruba, you can't succeed. And the Yoruba group is very educated. So what do? You look for the weak. The weak one among them, which is the Islamized ones. And play on their religious sentiment. And then you destabilize the country. I can tell you, my friends, you need a revolution. Elements, religious, Islamic element in the Yoruba.
Some people don't think so. Popularly
known as Endaba in Kano State, are here to embrace the amnesty initiative introduced by the Nigeria Police Force in the state. About 3 months ago, the Kano State Police Command invited some identified individuals believed to be behind the escalation of thuggery and other heinous crimes in the state for dialogue. The meeting yielded a positive response as some of the thugs embraced the initiative. Among the 222 repentant thugs, 50 of them drawn from Dala, Fege, Ungugu, Kano Municipal, and Gwale local government area of the state, having completed a 2-month intake training as members of the Nigerian Police Special Constabulary, were decorated. They pledged to promote peace in the state and promise not to go back into thuggery.
I am among the 50 people who were trained and absorbed into the Nigerian police force, and I am prepared to play my part to ensure that Kano is peaceful. We will go around the state and continue to preach peace to the people so as to keep the state safe.
While welcoming the repentant thugs into the society, the Commissioner of Police, CP Mohammed Gume, debunked reports making round that the police is recruiting thugs as its personnel. He says the amnesty initiative is only aimed at sustaining peace in the state.
As of today, the police command has received a total of 222 influential youth and are committed to crime prevention duties with the police to fish out violent criminals among them, notorious thugs popularly known as Endaba, who over the years engaged in supremacy conflict, Padandaba, as we call it.
The governor of the state, Abba Yusuf, who gave a rousing welcome to repentant thugs, urged them to be good ambassadors of the state.
From the day they surrendered,
repentant thugs
have been
in Nigeria.
Of reformatory process. They have undergone lectures from psychologists.
And we can bring that back into the society. Very good. What a beautiful country.
And by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
give them all the necessary.
So what you've listened to are Endeba, the criminals in the northern part of Nigeria, but many Enyomo Yoruba interfere iro and recruit our criminals. Yet, and so for any gbogbo pé, hey, sister, I'm in Canada, I'm going to say shout out to everyone, but we are still preparing the program. I have another 8 minutes to put all the rest of the about 6 minutes. So let's listen to this as well. What's your name?
Huh?
Eh?
What
local government are you from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Where am I? Where are you from originally?
Where are you from originally?
From where? Kaduna State.
Okay.
I'm Alimani by name.
Okay.
Alimani by name. From Kaduna State.
Okay. To your brother.
Yes. Okay.
You are coming out under what?
On what local government?
Local government. Do you have a family house in Lagos?
No, I don't have to have a family house in Lagos State.
What's your name?
What's your name?
What?
Luka David.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Kaduna State. What local government are you from?
Who gave you
this citizenship? You don't need to know that. Lieutenant Gambo.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Kaduna State. You stay in Lagos mainland. Where did you get this from? Your uncle gave it to you.
Your uncle, speak up, please.
Speak up, please. Weary. Lieutenant Colonel what? Weary. So gbọ́ Yorùbá. Oh, ní láti gbọ́ Yorùbá.
Ṣọgbọ́ Yorùbá.
Kò gbọ́ Yorùbá.
Ṣọgbọ́ Yorùbá.
Kò ní láti gbọ́.
Ṣọgbọ́ Yorùbá.
Kò ní láti gbọ́ sẹ́.
Lámi ló ń padà ní Yorùbá.
Báwo ló máa dá yín lóhùn nígbà tó gbọ́?
Níbo ló ń gbé?
Níbo ló ń gbé? I can't speak. Oh, gbọ́ Yorùbá.
Níbo ló ń gbé?
Ẹyẹ yọmí lẹ́nu mo gbọ́ Yorùbá. Níbo mo gbé?
Ta ló fún ẹ ní?
Ta ló fún ẹ? Ta ló fún ẹ ló ń béèrè?
Ta ló fún ẹ? Ta ló fún ẹ?
Ta ló fún ẹ?
Ta ló fún ẹ?
Níbo ló ti rí?
Local government ló ti wá.
Òṣòfẹ́. Okay.
Ẹ sáfẹ̀ kí lorúkọ ẹ?
Kí lorúkọ ẹ?
Kí lorúkọ ẹ?
Kí lorúkọ ẹ?
What's your name?
What's your name, Wèrè?
What? Speak up, please.
Speak up, please.
Where are you from?
All this is happening though. This is not a movie. But Yoruba people are still thinking. A ṣe ń ronú pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. Koiki shut up. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ pa Tinubu sí Ìbàdàn? Because Bisi Akintoye's birthday was meant to be very close to where the terrorists attack. Don't listen to what your governor is saying. Whatever they are saying, they are scared to say the real. Was it an intention to bomb and kill Tinubu with all the Yoruba leaders on the birthday of Bisi Akintoye in Ibadan until there were some changes? Or was it just a coincidence that the Mali have taken over what is called Nigeria? OLAYOMI KOIKI, also the spokesman for Oloyegbowo, Yoruba Nation campaign is not dead. Tinubu is dead. Igbowo is shouting hello to Tinubu on Mali. Igbowo has every right to say hello to Tinubu if he wants to. Agbako. Once again, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà concern nípa olóyè ní next month, Yoruba Nation will be represented fully well. Ní Igbowo, Koikimedia will be there, all the media. But there's another one which is not a lot of difference. So you will not know the difference. And it told Ankara, Ankara, I'm a gay next month. Nothing mashele, nothing no nishele. Marino, I need a far kokorino, I need to leak kokorino, a marino kokon. The only thing is, you pray that this, our mother, will be buried next month in Igboho town. We are going to be there. All the Yorubas around the world will be there. Koda, I don't disagree with Lua. I invite Oba. Koda, if Tinubu wants to come, we invite Bola Tinubu, the president. Some of you that come out and say, Koiki, are you not going to respond to Igbowo's the way he talked to and appreciate Tinubu? Bomb bastard. Igbowo is a Yoruba man. Tinubu is a Yoruba man. Tinubu ń jà fún Nigeria, àwa ń jà fún self-determination. If you like, especially the Biafrans that are getting concerned, hey, is Igbowo now? Shut up your mouth. You are doing yours, we are doing our own. And that's all I can say. If you're not happy with that, do your own thing. Be a sister, do your own thing. Let's do our own thing. We control the media. Awala ni media ni gbogbo àgbáyé when it comes to Yoruba people. They know that. Our voice is le dabi tiwa. But for those that are saying, Igbowo is now in Germany, he's now congratulating Tinubu. Shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. Who the hell are you? When Igbowo was on the street, where were you all? Idiot all over the place. Bomb bastard ni gbogbo yin mo sọ fún yín. Mo kiya tó bí mi lọ́mọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ play intro tèmi náà. You don't see Igbowo. You don't see Igbowo. Olo ni kọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́. Kọ́kọ́ mọ̀. Jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀. You don't see Igbowo. 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 You don't see Igbowo. Igbowo ṣe kí ni? Igbowo. Your father and your mother cannot do what he has done so far. His record is there. So if you are not happy with Igbowo sending message to Bola Tinubu, tell Tinubu and be, ìwọ náà jáde, bomb bastard. Jáde, do what Igbowo has done by pulling out the rally in Yoruba land. We will follow you back to back. Agbe media dide, Akwero dide, Apolowo. Igbowo is now in Germany. What is he doing in Germany? Let him come back to Nigeria. No, he doesn't need to come to Nigeria. But next month, we are burying the mother. Next month, we will bury this mother. I'm here for 1 hour presentation, but let's listen to Igbowo lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Mumba mo itide. Ọmọládékún. Ó yá. Darapọ̀ lápapọ̀ ẹja dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àti ọmọ. Ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tilé lóko ní àgbọ̀ ẹ̀bá ọmọdé yẹ mọ́. Ṣé Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jẹ́mọ̀ láyà bí ara orúkọ tó ń dẹ́rù gbó lórúkọ gan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o. Orí pé gbòòrà a kò lè fojú. Nígbà tí Ìgbòho sọ fún yín pé we are all in trap, in danger. Ẹni kò mọ̀ tó ń sọ, ẹni agbèrò ni, is not educated, is not the. We have now seen those that are controlling and dealing with us and how they've allowed Malians, not the Malians from the one with the single. Malians are now controlling our kusa. Our kusa. Most of you pay. We have a video. Some of you, because you are waiting for CNN, you are waiting for Al Jazeera to come and tell you about Yoruba nation. You are waiting for Vantage. You are waiting for BBC, the corrupt corporation. You are waiting for Sky. You think they have? None of those organizations talked about the bomb blast. It's a bomb blast. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let them take your mind away. It was a bomb blast. The governor of your state, look, we need anything. This was what we've been shouting for, that there is an imminent threat. Ibadan wa dàbí Gaza. And some of you say, Koiki, we are not at war. 25,000 people have been killed by Israel in Gaza. 25,000 innocent lives. Yet, nobody. United Nations is as useless as tissue paper. I've been Monwo Davos, World Economic Forum. And my wife was preparing, she's getting ready to go to work. And my wife was saying, what are they talking? She recognized Okonjo-Iweala. I said, yes. All these bastard organizations that are encrypting, they've literally kept us in poverty in Africa. They control the narratives. They want a war to start so that they can sell more machines and kill more people, innocent people. Instead of us to come into a round table and dissolve some of the 1884 borders that they created, that is creating confusion around the world. No, they don't want that. They want to keep more money for themselves so that they can sell more weapons and kill more innocent people. And that is why you saw Nigeria in the southwest part of Yoruba land, in Ibadan, Bodija. The terrorists attacked, killed innocent people. The governor said that 3 people died. Multiply that by any numbers you want. A diaspora died in that accident. Because an accident that is meant to have not happened. When Igboho was shouting that we are under siege, Yoruba people say, Igboho, shut up. Let us allow Omo Idinse di bebere. O ti se di bebere nisin. O ti gbe di wole báyìí nisin. Ilẹ̀kẹ̀ ti já gbogbo ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Tinubu is there now. Ebi ń pa wá o. Ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn báyìí. We told them that Tinubu is not meant to go for election. Let us dissolve this. They say, no, we need the power. At least we can see that Tinubu is doing some move. FAN is back to Lagos. Central Bank, bring it back to Lagos. Dissolve the military. Give it 3 regions. Put some equipment in the southeast. Put some in the north. Put some in the middle belt. Bring some to Yoruba land. So that when Nigeria wants to break, nobody has the monopoly to power to dissolve that unity of Nigeria that was created by British in 1914. We are here telling you that the British people's life is better. We should be better as well, but it can never be better because some of you don't understand the game. I saw Arise Television. Abati is feeling cold in the winter. That is how we feel cold for 365 days every year. Every year, we will at some point feel it's minus 15. Canada, more than we survive. Idiot all over the place. Ever Akmeto and like it. We don't talk about Alufanshani Bibai. This is a platform that talks about self-determination. Maashi okoyin kúrò lára Nigeria. Wa ma gbọ́ Nigeria báyìí no ma bí ẹ. Igbowo mo ti kedele dáadáa. Igbowo jẹ́ kedele nítorí pé nígbà tó jáde tó ń sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pé a ti wà ní problem. This was the first video that some of you saw when I went to Nigeria, January 2021. Idiot. Come back home. Bye. I'm not coming back to home. This is my home for now because this is where my freedom allows me to speak without any interruption by the British police, by the MI5. If I'm doing this in Nigeria, they might not feel very comfortable. Even though it's our right, we should have freedom of speech, but we don't have it. So don't tell me to come back home. Come back home. No, go and work with Showore. Showore is not going anywhere. He's in Nigeria. Hello, about Showore. O think for revolution, idiot. Lazy idiot all over the place. Your governor knew that people were being sold bomb in your state. Rather than go there and take them out, neutralize them, they left it until it exploded and people's livelihood is destroyed completely. Idiot all over the place. 15 minutes, 4 minutes past 1500 hours. Let me say this. If you like, kill yourself for Igboho talk. Between Igboho and his conversation with Tinubu, if you like, say you don't collect money, you don't collect. Idiot. You too, no collect money. Go and do what you have to do, and maybe the government will come for you as well. They will kill you, kill your friend, kill your uncle in your house if they don't kill you. Let me say this. Some of you that have privilege to even see us, some of you, when we say, I want gbọ́ pé, Ìgbòho ṣì wà ní Germany, mo náà wà ní Germany, àwọn gbọ́ pé, ó sá kúrò nínú ilé ni. Mo ní tó bá, let them bring 5 policemen to your house. 5 policemen, not soldier. Let 5 policemen invade your house and see if you can hold them together for 5 minutes. Over 500 security, machinery, Fulani invaders, they came into Igboho's house. What for passing ule? He escaped. Some of you say, open fence. Let police come to your house. Ki wona wa open fence. Idiot all over the place. And you know what? Ki olopa wa sinu le yin. Kewa escape if you can leave your house without being killed. Because Igboho pa. Intervention niyen. Mo dúpẹ́ fún àwọn wòlíì òtítọ́. Mo rí wòlíì kan tó sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní Ìbàdàn is a very, very strategic place. And tó bá ti gba Ìbàdàn mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́, that is the end. But àwọn onílẹ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò kúrò lẹ́yìn wa. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé in tá à ń sọ, in tó máa ní big repercussion in the world that is about to change. The world is going to change. There will be new superpower. It's just a matter of time. Yoruba máa jẹ́ akọni wọn. It could be 10 years from now. It could be tomorrow. But one thing is, Yoruba nation message is not going anywhere. I hope Ayiti and Stan Safunisi, I hope some of you are now getting the message that your own Ibadan now looks like Gaza as Israel continue to bomb them from the top. Bomb every day. They've destroyed the whole of Palestine as we speak today. Innocent children are killed on a multiple daily basis. At a body don't spread apart. We have been talking about this for years. Hey, he wants to make money from social media. That is why he's coming out like, yes. About if I can't sit there, it is entirely up to people to pay or you don't pay. If you like, give us, he will appreciate. If you don't give us, I will not. Look, my house is full of food. I don't even know what to eat. I will never feel hungry. Over a week ago, my children refused to eat it because I don't know why. I was telling my daughter yesterday, oh, yeah, Dad, 3 for £2. So what you're looking there, since last week, we've not bread, so I will never feel hungry. I will be here 6,000 kilometers away. If I get kidnapped in this country, you hold the British government responsible for that because they've allowed terrorists to get into this country to come and kidnap me. But we are concerned Yoruba people, even though we are 10,000, 6,000 kilometers away. Some are in Japan, some are in Australia, some are in New Zealand. We are all over the world, and we are now seeing Bodija just exactly as we watch Gaza and the way Russia don't destroy the whole of Ukraine. Bomb every day that they throw to each other. Sudan, because the world superpower do not want to allow people to go their separate ways. And it will happen. If there is no peace, there will be war. But we don't want a war. But these people, where they want war, they are ready to sell ammunition. So they don't care how many people die. Don't you know that ammunition to Israel, they have to replace it again. So the more bomb that Israel is throwing out, the more they have to produce another new bomb. So at some point, there will be more ammunition, more than the bread that you are buying. Some of you cannot eat. They get three square meal. You can't eat it. I might not have time to mention names because of the time constraint. But more, it's okay. Shout out to you, Easy. Whether you are live on the program or not, because DHL, only even if it's costing me $200, I will make sure that you get it because you requested for it. He said he will get it to me. He sent it by DHL because this mother is special to us. Next month, I'm born in Igboho town. We are coming for carnival. Konshoku, Kanije, Amabadun, Amashefaji. Iwoto ti raso ma worry. Pàdé wa ní Igboho. Tó bá wá jalè níbẹ̀. Tí camera bá gbé ẹ, tá bá ti nù ẹ́ ní nǹkan, Nasarawa ló ti máa lọ dúró. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń lọ láti diaspora, ẹ fọkàn yín balẹ̀. Nothing is going to happen. Àwọn bá ń bọ̀. We have invited all the governors. Die if that is going to cost you heart attack. We have invited Seyi Makinde, Dapo Abiodun, Sanwo-Olu, Adeleke. Adeleke, the one where they dance. Adeleke, we don't invite all of them. They are all Yorubas, idiots all over the place. So you think that you can fight for a Yoruba nation without negotiation? There will still be negotiation. Even if they are not listening to us, we will continue to push them until they listen to us. We have invited everybody to come down there. And you idiot. Hey, they have invited politicians. No, hey, which Yoruba nation that they do? Bomb bastard. You are all. Mokia to be Milomo. Bounce okay, but we can see.
Ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tilẹ̀ tó kọ́ ẹ̀mí àgbọ̀ ẹ̀ bá ń kọ́ ọmọ Adéyẹmọ. Sunday Adéyẹmọ orúkọ ńlá tó ń jẹ́mọ̀ láyàgbéra orúkọ tó ń dẹ̀rù gbó lórúkọ gan. Ọmọ Yorùbá rẹ̀ sùn orí pé kòmòrà àpò.
Láti sùn. Terrorists wọlé sí wa lára. I'm pariwo lójoojúmọ́. Every day we are out. Yeye Dara, Omoluka, home-based media, Dr. Zabi, Gbedu, every one of us. Ìyá Ọmọ Ọbásanjọ́, Omoluka, Ìmọ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá, and also please, mo bẹ̀ wá ní ẹjọ́. Tabari diaspora tó ní 2-bedroom, just for temporary location. Aluka need delay. Ní owó. If I have the money, I'll give him to go and rent a place. We don't have it. If I have the money, I will release it. Oluka is one of the main Yoruba nation, not just a warrior, but we don't want to say he's a warrior, but also a dedicated Yoruba guy. What if Funi Sanshon Pekuro Nule? Look, these are things that people will do without looking back to it. Ejo, if you have a place that we can keep him between Lagos and Ogun State, Mumbewa, you will hold me responsible if anything happened to your house. Afe fún síbì kan. Tó bá yẹ pé ká gbalé fún ẹ̀sùn sí wa, ká gbalé fún kó kúkú mọ̀ pé ó ti nílé tiẹ̀. is doing a program every day, but I can tell you that next month, I only ma duro ton. Any maku, they not try nonsense the next month. But next month is not for that. And lo she fajini, be ma gbe wala wa síbẹ̀. So round aduka yen, àwọn dúró pẹ̀lú àwọn boys kankan náà. But we have invited the police, Egbetokun, to give us security for the day. We have invited the military. They must give us security. Nothing must happen to anybody that are coming and they will be going because we are not a threat. We have here Dambaba. Dambaba are criminals that have now enshrined into the custodial of the police. So, Ejo, the diaspora, Teba need the information here. We can do that. We can do that. There's no problem. We can do that. Like I said, it would need to be out of what he hasn't paid the rent. He doesn't have the money for some time. They've now tell him to leave. That is the situation. He's not the only one in that, but I can stand for him. I cannot stand for some people, but I can stand for him. OBJ was shot in the leg 2 years ago. These are people that are dedicated to the movement. There are so many of them like that. But Mr. Koiki, what any problem? To any problem? Yoruba government. I don't say Yoruba. No. I cannot vow for anybody as much as Aluka. I can stand for him, and I'm saying this live, and today is the 19th day of the month of January 2024. So if anybody has a place that we can keep him temporarily, I will appreciate you reach out to me after the program. We are still not yet started. Somebody is actually disturbing, and I know the person, they might know that we are live. Program. Let's go back and listen to Oloye. What happened there? What happened? Tó bá yẹ pé lè nìkan ni máa play tí máa fi parí program ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Ìgbòho tó bẹ́ ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ta ni bàbá tẹ̀yìn? Ó jáde, wọ́n destroy business ẹ̀. Wọ́n fi pa sínú ilé. Ẹ wá ní ká máa pè, ká máa yìn. Ṣé dádì tẹni kí máa yìn? No. Ìgbòho tó bẹ́ ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tilé tó kó ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan ọmọ Adéyẹmọ. Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ̀ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹrù bó lórúkọ gan-an. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sọ torí pé wúrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá kọjá wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. Ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan lè.
Ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ń pè ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìjọ kúrò ní wifi wọ́n yẹ pé èèyàn kan ń pè ẹ̀rẹ́ ká gbọ́gbòwò ìdílé ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa ló bá yẹ pé lè nìkan la máa gbọ́ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé spíkà mi ò cháàjì ni ẹ bá ti gbọ́hùn Ìgbòho àyà yín máa ń já ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò yẹn and Ìgbòho don't go follow Tinubu idiot all over the place ẹ̀yin mọ ìtàn pè ní Ìgbòho ni àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò lè mọ ìtàn pè ní Ìgbòho ẹ̀yin máa Ìgbòho ni ìgbà lẹ́yìn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbọ́ Ìgbòho ṣèbígbà tí Ìgbòho gbójú jáde lẹ́yìn mọ́ Ìgbòho ẹ lọ bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó mọ Ìgbòho Ọbásanjọ́ ló lè sọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho fún yín ẹni kọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ ṣe interview kó sọ̀rọ̀ Ìgbòho òun ló mọ tó lè sọ lójú náà gbọ́n sókè ọ̀dà àwọn tó ṣe speaker wa máa rọra ẹ̀dẹ́ mọ Ìgbòho mọ rẹ ó yá.
Ó sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn ní kò ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì nígbò mọ̀ rẹ̀ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì nígbò áfíkọ̀ pọ̀pọ̀ sí. Amúkan yòókù bọ̀ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ bọ́ àfiṣẹ́rù wálé wàràmùdé ọmọ onílé ọ̀la. Àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tọ́láwọn oníbomi kó sí mu wọ́n láwọn oníbomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi ń kọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọ́n sì bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé fi rán sọ kiri. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Igboho oríire ẹ̀ láéláé. Torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o. Ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀. Kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí. Ó kún díẹ̀ kí tọ́ domi láéláé ẹ̀tọ́ mi lè domi. Sunday Igboho arógun má ti bí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá.
Arógun Màsà tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, kàkà kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá káràpọ̀ kásùmọ̀ àwọn tó kó papọ̀, àwọn tó ń tẹ̀sán nọ́mbà sọ̀rọ̀. Olúkàlùkù sọ jàgbàjàgbà jogbojogbo. Instead of us ká tọ̀ sójú kan kó máa hó kí gbogbo wa ká tọ̀ sójú kan. Ẹni náà Yorùbá nation tó ń ṣe yẹn àwọn máa ṣe bí àwọn ṣe ègùn lẹ́yìn. Now Ìbàdàn wá dàbí Gaza tá a máa ń wò lórí tẹlifíṣàn lórí CNN. Mo kí bàbá wa lóyè Ìgbòho ẹ já lọ báyìí mú bọ̀. Orílẹ̀-èdè kàgbéga ìgbàgbọ́ láti bẹ̀rù ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá ìṣọ̀kan òmìnira ìkẹjẹ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Ọmọ Odùduwà nìyé. Kò sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ̀, ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. We are still on the incident tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Kí la fi jẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ àti pé ṣó sì tún máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ kọ sílẹ̀. If Lagos State Governor does not increase extra security, Lagos is still imminent to the same attack that you saw in Ibadan. Lagos is still imminent. I've told you that 2 weeks ago. But where are we right now? We are not here because we are happy that messed up country. What we are concerned is, ǹjẹ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ti ready? You are not ready. You are still waiting for a kind of miracle to happen. No miracle happen if we do not make our stand and say to àwọn tó jẹ́ representative wa, because àwọn tó jẹ́ representative wa ló ní problem. Àwọn gangan ní problem wa, because àwọn náà wọ́n represent wa, but wọ́n represent wa in a direction to Nigeria, representing Nigeria on behalf of the colonialism or the colonialists or whatever they call themselves. I want the British, I want the West, I want the Europeans. And all I see is that you will see Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, they talk. That does not improve Africa. You will see Amina, United Nations. The United Nations General Secretary Antonio Guterres does not have a say anymore. That UN building is no longer respected by any country. Even Israel told Antonio Guterres to resign. Imagine that. One new way, and America is the one funding it. I just heard that North Korea tested a nuclear underground water. The world is unsettled. Nigeria will settle. Could they likely to settle until we come on the round table? Oh yes, we must come on the round table. But the politician doesn't want to come on the round table. They are already debating and talking about 2027. So to them, why should they come and talk to people like us and decide whether we should move the country forward or we stay in Nigeria and decide what is the best interest for Nigeria? We don't like each other. We've never loved each other. The hatred has been there. It will continue to be there. I saw two different posts on Twitter. One came from Ifa Funsho, the Yoruba girl. One came from Darlington, the guy that speaks and do all kind of music. And I'll tell you what both of them said. And let me hope I can get it right. So let me go on the Twitter. So you can tell that we are liars. We are living in denial. We are going to hate each other until we break away Nigeria and we decide how we want to live together. Don't come and tell me that, hey, I don't marry Igbo people. I don't marry Hausa. No, we don't like each other. And I'll tell you what Bashar, yeah, I'll add that one as well. So it makes it Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. In the space of 48 hours on the social media, they don't blast each other. So let's go one at a time. Okay, I can see that the Nigerian police have posted the one I'm going to talk about, which is an Igbo guy that is a criminal, notorious kidnapper. But I'll tell you how it all started from Ifa Funsho. So let me go on my Twitter, which is called X Space as well. So let's start from Ifa Funsho. So you can tell that the whole unity that you are all looking for, Ifa Funsho, she's called. I hope I can find her quickly now. Ifa Funsho. Oh my God. All right, let's see if I can find out anything. I want to say exactly how, they've actually, Speed Darlington. I'm sure some of you know the guy called Speed Darlington. I don't find his own. That one, Obu Awolowo, they be pay, only Awolowo commit suicide. Ifa Funsho no sorrow. All this is happening on the social media. So you can't say we can live together. We can never live together. I'll tell you what he says. I'll give it to you in a minute. So I have his own ready. So that I will have then Malawati Bashir. Bashir, you all remember that idiot, the one who worked for Buhari. I'm sure you all know him. So Bashir Ahmed, I'll tell you what he said as well. He linky crime to say Igbo lo she crime, Yoruba lenito kidnap. All this is happening. An idiot think that by watching this African Cup of Nations is going to unite us. Idiot all over the place. Nothing is going to unite us. It is time that we break away from the shithole country you call Nigeria. Only those that are enjoying Nigeria will be telling you to keep Nigeria. So Mumbo. So I want to get every three of them before I start telling you what has been happening on the space. So where's Mboni Bashir? Mboni Tisotie? I think it was yesterday. Where is it now? Where is it now? Where is it now? Mumbo. While I'm doing that, let me just, give you my own intro as well. You've not listened to my intro, so listen to this. I'm coming.
Koikimedia, we're bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, Koikimedia, we bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia, 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 we bringing the world closer to your doorstep. I was a lara, but I was no less active. Give me the land, get me now, do I was gonna Baba. Koikimedia, 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 we bring the world closer to your doorstep. They never sabi wetin we carry for her, until they move closer before they go sabi. I said they never know wetin we carry for body, until they move closer before they go sabi. Ìlọlọ́jà ẹyẹ ìléwú ló ló lájú. Ẹyẹ tó lórí kodò bí àdán ọgbọ́dé lẹ́nu. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ká ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìlú bàbá wa. Ká jùmọ̀ sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè dójúdú àga. Òdúdú wa kò bá lè gbé wa. Ọmọ Odùduwà ṣe kiri. Ẹ dìde fún ẹ̀kọ́ adúláwọ̀. Ká lè jọ jùmọ̀ gbé.
Because because of the time, I'll leave that because of the time. I'm constrained with the time because I have to end this program before I receive a call, which is going to be very important. Let's start with Ifa Funsho. This was posted yesterday at about 4 p.m. local time. It has received about 112,000 tweets so far. This is what she posted. She posted the face on the right. She posted the face of a picture of Ojukwu and face right up. The face of a coward who ran to Ivory Coast. After he returned back to Nigeria in 18th of June, he was given a 16-year-old girl to marry so that his can rise again. That is what she posted. Put all this nonsense on our platform. Idiot all over the place. And Yoruba Nation. That from all the live stream. Idiot. She posted that. Oh, reaction and different things. Hold on to that. Let's go to Speed Darlington. Speed Darlington then also posted again yesterday. I think Speed Darlington posted his own at about 10:30 a.m., 10:34 a.m. Ifa Funsho posted his own in the afternoon. So I don't know whether Ele Lori Ati Ifa Funsho, but that is not where I'm going. I just want us to see the hatred to wa. Look, even if we have the nation, I gotta make sure we are okay to live with each other. There will be no peace in that country until it dissolves. Speed Darlington posted at 10:34 a.m. yesterday with over 69,000 people have seen this post, and he hasn't taken it down. Both of them haven't taken it down, including Bashir Ahmed. So, Kilo on post. Only, damn. So, this is the ugly thing. Baba Awolowo no pe be. He the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Only so, this is the ugly thing. Committed suicide. Nigger literally killed himself with a poison. So bad, no wonder there is high rate of suicide death in the university named after him. Small school stress, a student will go and Awolowo himself. Very bad example to his people. This is happening. And you are thinking that this country will go live together. You know, the joke. The more you remain in Nigeria, the more we will face. Look, Tiwa Maju, O Maju ti Ilu Oloja, Toyepe, Wokpa, Shege Seraunlara. So it's better we face the reality and put an end to it, and then we can then start doing what we call, look, the reason why I'm living here, I love gay people, I love lesbian people, because I live here. I have no authority or no right to say nonsense about them. Because why? I say I want to live here. No, Iraq is one of African country where there was, I think the Houthis and the something like that. Rwanda. Rwanda. Let's come back to that. Now, Motifuni Megeji, Ejekawa Tawusa side, Kini Bashir Ahmed, Kilo no so. Ounwa soro nipa crime kan to ṣẹlẹ̀. I think the criminal is an Igbo, but ento kidnap Yorubani. This is Bashir Ahmed. I'm sure you all know him. He worked during Buhari. Oti jẹun tó ti wà okay gan. Oh no, on course in China as we speak right now. The Nigerian police force successfully arrested a well-known Abuja kidnapper named Chinaza Philip while he was transporting his latest victim, Shegun Akiyemi, to a hideout along Abuja, Kaduna. Great job by the police force. Even police don't show us the face of this criminal. There's criminal in everybody in the different part of Nigeria. So police released a statement as well. I saw that earlier. And this is, they've shown his face. So this is police now saying, arrest of Abuja notorious kidnapper, Chinaze Philip. The FCT Command Police wishes to confirm the arrest of one Chinaze Philip, a notorious Abuja kidnapper by police operatives of Kaduna State Police Command in Yelano, 18th of January 2024. The suspect has now been handed over to FCT Police Command today, being Friday, the 19th January, currently in the police custody. Details coming soon. Superintendent Josephine Ada, PPRO FCT. Why am I bringing this? Because Bubu Akola Walori social media, especially on the Twitter. So it shows that the country is so disunited that what has happened in the past will never stop continuity until we dissolve, and then we will now decide in the future that we want to live, whether you will live with us or you will not live with us. And I'll tell you why. In UK, a lot of us know Al-Fayed. Al-Fayed is a billionaire, not in dollars, in pound sterling. Namani billionaire. He lives there. Even Omwe Dodi got engaged with the late Princess Diana. You can see how heavy these kind of people are. The late Princess Diana, the former wife of the current King Charles. Imagine, the king now, he was a prince then. The wife then, where they don't divorce, can't they marry, not marry, but having good relationship that even if, according to what we heard, that late Princess Diana, already, she was pregnant. That's what we heard. Al-Fayed, until his death, he was not given a British passport. Until his death. Go and check it out. So that shows that it does not matter whether you live in a country that you decided to invest your money, you decided to put all your resources, you don't have a right. Sometimes that right will be restrained from you. But the present day Nigeria give everybody the right to operate in any part of Nigeria, subject to whether they abide by the rules and regulations of the state, but they are still known as Nigerian because Nigeria is still a country formed together by the British in 1914, knowing fully well that our Igbo, Hausa, and the rest of the 200 and different ethnic groups cannot live together in harmony, but we could have lived separately and we could have worked together and build the foundation of whatever our country is. And this is the reason why some of us are now saying, if we don't stop it now, the future, and the future is very close to us. We can see it. It's not the future of yesterday. Future ti sinla sọ fún wa pé àwa àtàwọn ará bí gbogbo ò lè gbé papọ̀. Àwọn Biafra báwọn Igbo wọ́n fẹ́ lọ. Why not allow them to go so that we can have peace of mind between us and the Hausa and the rest? But you now say no. You now say no. But yet, ẹ fẹ́ disturb wọn nínú ìlú tó ń pè ní Nigeria because they have the right as a Nigerian to operate in accordance with the fraudulent 1999 constitution that was put together as a military diktat. Bisi Akonde last week talked about the constitution. I did a full program about it. Only constitution yóò ṣiṣẹ́ fún gbogbo wa, but yet many of us tá ń sọ fún pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló yẹ ká máa jà fún nísìn ká wá decide tí Igbo bá fẹ́ gbé láàrin wa. Àmọ́rú Igbo tó jẹ́ àmọ́rú relationship wo la máa ní pẹ̀lú ìlú tiwọn náà. Because as I live right now, the British citizen still have a cordial relationship with the European countries, 27 of them, even though they've exited EU in 2016 with a referendum to decide whether they want to be part of EU or not. But that does not mean that they don't have cordial relationship. They still have cordial relationship. Their citizens still travel. They live there. They work there. They pay taxes there. They are still operating even though UK has pulled out of that union because of reason known to them in accordance to their citizens that they work with our European country. Why are we forcing each other on each other, knowing fully well that we can still break away from each other and we can still have cordial relationship with the people that we call our former family, our former people that we have lived for the 63 years of a failed country? Some of you seems not to understand that. Mukia Clement, my brother from the Biafra. And this is why we are saying that, look, we can live in denial. Number one, you will never allow the Igbo people to become the president. The North will never, because the North are still angry with them for the so many incidents that occurred during the 1960s that I was not born as at the time. I was born in the 70s. So whatever happened, we cannot forget the history. But what we are saying that to move forward, let us put a full stop. And then we will continue to talk about the history, but we will not be talking about it in a way that is still close to us, because living together is creating frictions among us. But we can be living together as different countries known as Biafra, Yoruba Nation, Arewa, and Middle Belt, and we will still have cordial relationship. In Yelenefe, there will be fight until we will all come back on the round table and dissolve Nigeria. Nothing less than that. Nothing can solve Nigeria. That is on the side. Now, let's come back to the criminals. The criminals that our government of Bola Tinubu, I expect Bola Tinubu to be an intelligent man. Owo Kinche Buhari, Buhari kò dàbí Tinubu. Tinubu is still at least intelligent than Buhari. Buhari went to military because kò mọ pápá, dead or alive. I don't know whether he's alive or he's dead. But what I'm saying is that Tinubu can still not be compared to Buhari when it comes to the background, even though we don't know a full more of Tinubu. Oti distortible way. Kò lè fún wa ní reference point ibi tó ti ń bọ̀, but we know that at least Oshi in the common sense. Why are they still calling terrorist bandit? You think that Tinubu is playing on our side? He's not playing on our side. He's still playing the game of what the European countries, the Westerners, what they want him to play. So what we are saying with Tinubu is that he has said, Emi Lokan. Oh yes, because he has worked for the Buhari to bring Buhari in 2015, knowing that Buhari has no common sense. The question is, show we not any common sense. We are now seeing a replica of things that has not happened again while Buhari was there for some time. We saw terrorism went down to some extent. Not that it was not there, but to some extent. So why is Tinubu still playing the devil advocate? Why is he not pushing and saying that I want terrorists? Look, America is fighting the Houthis because they say that they are disturbing the Red Sea Canal and the Suez Canal, and they must make sure that they leave that path open because billions of dollars of goods must travel through the Red Sea. And the Houthis are saying to America that until the fight continues in Gaza between Israel and Palestine, we will not give peace to the Red Sea. Yet, America is bombing them. Hamas attacked Israel on the October 7th. Israel said, no. We are not going to accept this. They went all in and destroyed everything. Coming back to our own side now, we are just waiting until they come in and push in and push in and then push some of us away. We are now seeing in reality that what took place in Bodija bomb blast is something that is just coming before, but we are living in denial. We have been warned. We have told you. We have talked about it. But this man say,
the cost of fuel has gone up.
Okay.
Food and other prices have followed it.
Okay.
Households and businesses struggling. Things seems anxious and uncertain.
Okay.
I understand.
No, you don't understand. They are now planning to borrow $1.5 billion US. They are negotiating. Wale Edun says so during the Davos. Look, some of you, you don't know the reason why you are suffering. IMF is an evil organization. World Bank is an evil organization. These are the puppets that are still controlling the narrative in Africa, and Bola Tinubu is licking their ass because they are thinking that can borrow 1.5 billion and put me in that same Nigeria that I cannot enjoy. I don't have the freedom to talk, to say what I want, and then they will go and borrow money on my name. You are crazy people. They are talking to World Bank. They are negotiating to get another $1.5 billion so that they can stabilize the dead machine. Because look, you can have a life machine. They do that in UK. They will say that you, Mr. So, you are going to die very soon. And to be honest with you, you will die because they can calculate how many hours, how many days, how many years you have to live. So Nigeria is thinking that one day your naira will just pop up again and it will be strong. You are all crazy. So Tinubu is looking for 1.5 billion US dollars to stabilize the naira that is dead like the Titanic sea that cannot rise again. Because for 63 years, when the country was making good amount of money from crude oil before the Dangote, you know that Nigeria was making money before Dangote. Now they have sold us to Dangote. We have to now rely on Dangote before we can survive. And Dangote was using Nigeria to suppress us. So you are doing business in Nigeria. I pity a lot of people that are still doing business in Nigeria. Business in your league, very like. Oh yes, you'll be making money because we are big in numbers. But one day you will just crash because the whole economic situation of Nigeria right now is dead. Dead, nothing can revive it. No amount of Tinubu, no amount of Wale Edun, Cardoso, any of them cannot fix that problem. But they are using the World Bank again to say to us that we will get 1.5 billion US dollars from the World Bank. We would now use that to make sure that we run the economy of Nigeria to stabilize the economy. They are crazy. This is the reason why some of us are saying we can still pay our debt, the present debt that we have now, whatever the amount is in trillions of naira, by making sure that we split the country. We can split it in a way that is not going to have a pain. But it seems that many Nigerians want it to be painful. We are saying that it is not worth for us to go to war. When you go to war, somebody will win, somebody will lose. There will be destructions of lives and property. Lives and property were destroyed just less than some days ago in Ibadan. So now nobody can hold me accountable and say, you are the one bringing war, because we have now seen the war right on our doorstep in what happened in Bodija. And if you don't believe me, let's leave Tinubu alone because we have been talking about it. It is happening. It is coming. Evidence is there. You know, everybody, Malafia, but Nigerians wait. Endrofu Eriti, only 1,000 traffic. Idiot all over the place. Some of the Nigerians that are living outside, they are ready to be using Nigeria just to make their own branding. The ones in Nigeria that are already branded, they are not ready to allow Nigeria to break. People like Tunde Ednor. Tunde Ednor is not going to talk like I'm talking. Even very dark man, the man where I respect, some of them cannot talk like this because he went to Plateau State. They almost wanted to kill him. He has already stepped aside a little bit. He's not talking about Plateau anymore. And all this is happening. And some of you think that we are joking. No problem. One day, you will remember us. You will remember that we were crying because we were telling you that some of those that were crying before, we told you, we shared their video, you listened to it. Let me remind you this soundtrack. I will not show the video. This was the people that were murdered in cold blood in Abuja, no, in Plateau State. Listen to this. That is a child crying. The mother is already dead. Okay? This is the people that we want to live with. You know, we were saying this, they say, oh, Koiki, siwa, kosumawa. Did you hear that? All the videos I can't show you because of the graphics and the social media content. And you can tell that TikTok, Olori Buruku, not the people there. I told you that TikTok allow Boko Haram Fulani terrorists to post their images. But people that are talking the truth like us, they pull our platform down. I don't have to go back there. But I will remind you this again.
In this state is under assault.
Okay.
There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing.
Okay.
In this state, and of course,
in all the riverine.
The riverine
of Nigeria. Okay.
We must resist it.
Nigerians don't want to resist it.
We must stop it.
Nigerians don't want to stop it.
Every one of us.
Every one of us.
Rise up. The armed forces are not neutral.
They are not neutral.
They collude.
They don't collude. What is body?
They collude.
What is body?
They collude.
What is body? With the armed bandits.
The armed bandits.
They know they want terrorists.
They kill people.
Kill Nigerians.
Kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movement.
They say they facilitate their movement. They cover them.
If you are depending on the armed forces,
you will all die one by one.
All die one by one.
I don't want us to die one by one. But we have now saw what happened. Some of our leaders have warned us. Let's listen to one again. Our most respected leaders that was murder cold-blooded while Obasanjo was the president. He spoke, and this is what he said, because we're going to bring the program down to an end. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Wọ́n ti bá ọkọ̀ wọn dá májẹ̀mú wípé ní agbára Ọlọ́run by 2000 AD òmìnira máa dé sílẹ̀ káàkiri. Èmi sì mọ̀ dájú wípé Ọlọ́run Oòduà, Ọlọ́run Ọ̀nàníyàn, Ọlọ́run Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀, Ọlọ́run Adékúnlé Ajáṣin. Amúwadé ilẹ̀ tuntun náà.
Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Níbi tí ẹ̀gbin ìyà àti ìrẹ́jẹ kò ní sí fún ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjìrì.
Ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjìrì ọ̀fẹ́ yẹn.
Tàbá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilẹ̀ ìlérí tí a fẹ́ lọ. Àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ òye.
Wọ́n máa ní kíni?
Wọ́n máa kùn bí egbére.
Wọ́n máa kùn bí egbére. Ẹni sùn bàbá wa kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. Àwọn tọrọ òye wọ́n máa wò wá báyìí wọ́n ní wọ́n máa kùn bí egbére ẹ̀ ń kùn bí egbére until tí terrorist wọlé sí wa lára tó bọ́ǹbù gbogbo Bódìjà gbogbo ilé tó bàjẹ́ kọ́bẹ̀ Elédùmarè kó jẹ́ kí gómìnà kó tètè kówó síta tó bá ti ṣe gbogbo ìkọ́rí tí wọ́n tán kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí build that will create jobs at least kó fund every household. Because Nigeria doesn't have an insurance system. So every house to destroy in Bódìjà, the government of Bola Tinubu must pay for it. Must pay for it. That will create some jobs. At least àwọn workers from the police, gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pátá ní Bódìjà, Koikimedia, and kí ní kankan tá lè ṣe. In that one say, ni pé ká tètè máa prepare mind wa. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ pátápátá àwọn comrade mo rí àwọn revolution náà níbẹ̀ àwọn tí ṣòwò rẹ̀ gbogbo yín ni mo kí gbogbo àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ round the clock. It is not easy. If you have not witnessed if you want to feel it, travel to Ibadan and go and see what happened, and you will now understand. So tí Koiki máa sọ lélẹ̀, there is definitely a conspiracy regarding the bombing. Wọ́n ní Tinubu ń bọ̀ níbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni mo kí ẹ jáyàjáyà. Ẹ má bínú torí time. Ẹ jẹ́ ká continue.
Lójú àwọn ìbéèrè tí mo wí, ó dàbí ẹni pé ohun ẹ̀yẹ ni kí èèyàn máa wà nínú ẹ̀gbin, inú rẹ̀ jẹ́. A bá sì fojú wo, kì í ṣe àwọn Yorùbá nìkan nìyà ń jẹ.
Àti Igbo àti Haúsá. Ta ni Fúlàní tẹ́lẹ̀? Àgbọ̀n wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ rí.
Wọ́n ní àrùn tó ń ṣe ó jìnnà ló ń ṣọ̀kún.
Òun ni.
Ohun tó ń ṣe Agbọ́yadé kọ́ o.
Òun ló ń ṣe Chukwudi.
Ìyá tó ń jẹ Ṣógbẹ̀yìn l'Abẹ́òkúta ń kọ́.
Òun ló ń jẹ Mẹ́kà.
Òun náà ló ń jẹ Sílè ní Kòńtàgò. Ẹni tó bá ń pa ọ̀dọ́ wà ní Àbẹ́òkúta ń kọ́.
Òun ló ń pa ẹni tó wà ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
Tó pa Ìkejì ní Abakaliki. Nígbà tí mo sọ Ìkejì ní ìsìn, wọ́n á rántí. Ìwọ́n láyé ni ó jẹ́ kí rántí o.
Ọlọ́run fọ́run kẹ́ bàbá rẹ̀.
Nígbà tí àwọn àmì Orúgà, ẹ̀yìn náà àti gbọ́. olóyè Akíntọ́lá ló ń pe ọ́gbà ní òbúgà. Ó wá polongo ẹgbẹ́ NNDP lẹ́sà òkè ló ń di ọjà wa ẹ̀kẹ́ tó bá ti kọjá ẹ̀sà ìgbé ẹ̀ lọ sókè lẹ́sìn. Ilé àwọn ìdíjú gbogbo. Ṣé ọ̀ àwọn aláìsí àjọ group àti NCNC àwọn adé ọgbà àgbà yẹn ló bá mú ìgbé àti túbú ló bá pa ọ̀pọ̀. Mi mọ̀ pé Bọ́lájí wà ní tí Bọ́lájí bá wà ní gbogbo ilé yìí ò torí tó bá di ọ̀rẹ́ mi á sọ fún ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n Akíntọ́lá lọ sí òde. Ló wá ní wọ́n máa sọ men of integrity bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn kan wà ní tí wọ́n integrity o.
Most of our politicians do not have integrity. Let's push quickly. Let's listen to these are just to remind us. We've played this so many times. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá, kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́? Ẹ fẹ́ ká máa play politics. Lótìtọ́, and play politics. Politics ni wọ́n fi bí wa. We love politics. We have played that politics for a very long time. Tinubu is the last card to lè bá any northerner play politics again. That means by the time Tinubu completes his own tenure, which is 4 years, he only has 4 years. The next one is not guaranteed, but he will rig himself in. I know that. There's no doubt in my mind about that. He will rig himself. What happened after the 8 years? So, in just in because you are in Nigeria, after 8 years, okay, Tinubu sort out security. Tinubu do this, Tinubu do that. Then what happened after 8 years? Are we concerned? Are we concerned? Or we just want to say, no problem, we can still manage it? No, we can't manage anything. Managing Nigeria is not what we have. We don't want to have a situation where some of you cannot even. I was saying to my wife, I said, Nigerians that have gone to watch the football, those ones are okay. But even the average one can travel by road, but it is very, very risky. First, by the time you want to cross from Lagos to Benin Republic, you will see all these idiot security that are not Nigerians. And they're not Nigerians. We know that. They've just given them the uniform. We have played Endeavor. Endeavor are criminals that have now been given uniform to come and live with us. And if you ever think you can fix what Buhari damaged, Tinubu will never try to fix it, because what infiltrate every element of the security from top to bottom. I was listening to Osibajo, shotman devil. That man is a shotman devil. You know, the book speech of the one we work for Buhari, Femi Adesina. And they were laughing. They think that we should be happy. After Osibajo, we were told that he is the one that will fix the economy. Buhari will fix security. We now realize that for 8 years, Osibajo was just a shotman devil. He even wanted to contest against his Oga, which is Tinubu, because Buhari promised him that we will make you the president. Just go. And you can see them laughing. They destroy everything. They destroy everything. I think we raise money every day on our own platform. Àwọn èèyàn gidi fẹ́ fún wa lówó nígbà mi ọmọ bí tó fẹ́ fowó sí wọ́n lẹ́ni Koiki wọ́n náà máa fa àkáǹtì síta ká máa rí àkáǹtì ẹ̀ kó máa flow, because táwọn tó ń ṣe ìjọsìn náà bá ń ṣe, àwọn sẹ̀lẹ̀ bá ń ṣe, ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì bá ń ṣe, mọ́ṣáláṣí ṣe, gbogbo èèyàn ló ń raise owó. Mo wo bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó ní máa ń ṣe chess, he's doing very well, he's getting support. Kí ló dé tẹ́ ẹ fi support media? Kí ló dé tẹ́ ẹ fi support media? You need the media that can compete and talk about the current state of the 21st century problem. It is not just Nigerian problem. All this one where they do for Switzerland. Do you know that Switzerland is where they were keeping all Abacha wealth, stolen wealth? Switzerland, that criminal country. Ibẹ̀ ló ti ń ṣe Davos. To travel down there is not cheap. Very, very expensive. That is why they don't want me and you to go there. So, support the media. BBC, this year, from April, the TV license goes up. You must pay if you live in UK. So, when we say support the media, it is voluntary. Okay? So, just for you to know. We might not be able to mention all the names because of the time constraint, but hopefully, if all goes as planned, we might come back for the late night and I will appreciate you. But I want us to listen to this. How Buhari, Olori Burukwe, not just destroyed the economy, he brought in jihadis. And the jihadis were those that came to destroy us in Bodija. You can say, but government what is sort of Koikimedia. No problem. What I saw there is exactly the same scene I see all the time on my TV. I've not been to Palestine. I've not been to Ukraine. But I can see the damage of the bomb. It opened up the floor and spread and kill people, destroy property. Whatever your governor is saying, that is his own narrative. What I am saying is that was a bomb blast that occurred. Let's listen to this.
I would say I agree with the opinion that...
And this is Colonel Hassan San Labo, a retired security consultant and a defense strategy. This is how he narrated the dead or alive Buhari, that Osibajo was trying to even pull as if they've done something good for Nigerians. In 8 years, it was all lies and lies and lies. Let's listen to this before we wind down.
General Buhari in the last 8 years or thereabouts did virtually nothing.
Okay.
And I mean virtually nothing in our fight against terrorism.
Did you hear that?
If anything, he promoted and enhanced our hardship.
Do you want me to be explaining that to you? Buhari actually did nothing. Rather than that, they enhanced our problem, created more problem for me and you, whether I am outside Nigeria or inside Nigeria. Buhari created more problem. Let's listen to
against terrorism was concerned.
And this is the guy speaking.
It's unfortunate
you don't know
that we're talking about our number one citizen.
Which number one citizen?
As a den. Within the period of the last 8 years.
8 years?
A period which I refer to, that Nigeria had no political leader.
Did you hear that? Okay.
We saw
God bless
all the lines of actions taken.
God bless Professor Adebanji Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba self-determination group, the man that saw the vision that our stay in this contraction called Nigeria will continue to pull us back, pull us back, pull us back, pull us back, pull us back. When we didn't even know that Buhari was doing so much bad, even Tinubu came and said, Omo Buhari oti bankon jeme. Ijaya moke. Ono ti bankon je. Buhari destroyed so much that it would take 30, 60 years if we do not get the hell out of Nigeria. Some of you are asking, but Koiki ona wo la fe gba? Eyin kon ti pariwo ju. E kan sọ̀rọ̀ ni. What are we going to do? What we are going to do is that gbogbo wa gbọ́dọ̀ formidable like that. Kò ń ṣe káwọn kan máa ní àti gba country, àti declare country. All that, first and foremost, these ones don't understand the game. They don't understand what the reality is. I've told you that I'm going, maybe later I will see if I have the strength for that. I told you that Somaliland, let's leave that because all this one way they don't talk, these are just security analysis. I can do the same thing he's doing. And these ones are even much better because they have the resources. Koikimedia needs the resources to be able to work with. Give us the resources. Let us push more messages right now on the grassroots. Print and Bimilati, Lati, over a year. Only Mr. Koiki, send owó kankan, ká fi print kankan, ṣé kò sí ṣá? How did we get to that stage? We must continue, even Tabansa or social media, we must continue to give leaflet. We must look, I've read the paper today. I keep telling us, this is the Metro newspaper. I want to show the front so that some of you that are living in UK will know that this is, there's no day, this is today's paper. If you live in UK and you've gone around, pick up the paper, you will see that this is the same thing you will see. Who is paying for this newspaper to be printed every day? Who is making the payment? Who is funding it? So why are we making it look like I don't need the YSDM before I come out and do my own printing paper and then put all the images of all the atrocities? Even if we have to do it once a month, we can't do it every day. I don't need the leaders of the Yoruba nation to approve that I should go and do that. We can do this on this platform. We cannot just be talking and talking and talking. We must also fund the media. The media is the most powerful tools that they are using to change the narrative. Everything that happened in Ibadan was not transmitted back to the Western media. Why? Because that is the game. That is the game. You do not project what is happening there so that we make it look like they need help, even though we know that we need help. This is the Metro newspaper. Who are funding it? You can see the big advert. You think this is cheap to get a full-page advert on a Metro newspaper? That is about almost some thousands of pounds sterling, if it's not even up to 50,000 pounds. Let's go again. Advert. Lido. This is the Lido bar. That means Lido is funding this newspaper. So, say every can also fully do pay, go out fund me. What my break making the Mani Monshe Yoruba Nation Self-Determination. No, Mr. Koiki, sorry. We can't fund that. That is not part of our, because some of them will not be able to fund what we are doing. Because what I'm doing is called activism. Activism is something that so many people want to support. Some branding don't want to associate with us because they know that we are fighting a government and they don't want to associate with us. If I was not doing Yoruba Nation, look, I can talk. Look, there's a box there. I want Timoja Ambassador Olu. I still have cordial relationship with them. But some of them I say, okay, Mr. Koiki, brand all this ambassadorship that you are seeing that they are giving to people, it's because they are not doing activism like we're doing. If I'm not doing this, I can go and speak to anybody. That is why we are saying, fund the media and let us prepare the mind of our people on the ground. They've set up the transistor radio, is there. We are doing everything, but the message is still not going faster as we thought. Even if it's a sticker, even if it's a face card, we started with this, we did that, and even they funded. So why? So every come out on social media, I have the time. I will go to Swara, but Emma will blame our way. Koiki will affect by Yoruba Nation. Nobody will be able to give you the answer anymore. Nobody. Until our people are well sound to understand that they are living in not just abject poverty, they are now in danger. Every Yoruba sons and daughters is in danger. I'm not here to pull down the person that died on that event of the Bodija bomb blast. He traveled from London, from what I heard. He lives in London, or whether he doesn't live in London, but he left London to go back to Ibadan. Only God knows whatever he was doing there, whether he had a project. Ṣé Yorùbá náà fẹ́ ṣe project sílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni? Ṣé Yorùbá náà ní time láti sọ pé ẹ bá mi ralẹ̀, ẹ bá mi máa kọ́lé, èmi náà fẹ́ lówó lọ́wọ́. Àwa tá ń jà yìí nísìn, àwa ń jà nítorí pé kí gbogbo eléyìí ní system tó máa ṣiṣẹ́. I don't want to buy a house and àwọn ọmọ nílẹ̀ kan máa disturb me. I don't want to go into any conflict with anybody and I cannot take it to the court. I don't want to go to the police station and they are not there to take my enquiries. This is what we are fighting for. So everybody náà fẹ́ make owó, àwa náà fẹ́ lówó, èmi náà fẹ́ lówó. Àwa náà fẹ́ ní owó bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe ń sáré, but unfortunately, arákùnrin yẹn nísìn, kọ́lọ́n bá mi fọ̀run kẹ́ wọn, kó bá ń dúró ti family wọn. He left London, he died in the bomb blast. You can see how life is. It was safe in this country. Not that this country is safe as well, but at least to some extent, it would take 8 minutes. 8 minutes for emergency to arrive in this house, even if I was going into cardiac arrest. 8 minutes. And they must send 2 vehicles with an helicopter. They will stop all the road so that the helicopter can park right opposite my house. You will never see that in Nigeria. A lot of you will continue to die because you are living in denial. You don't want the truth. You don't want the truth. You want the politicians that are telling you that we are going to fix the road. For more than 20 years, they've not fixed the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. If I was meant to even go into cardiac arrest, as I talk right now, my son is upstairs. So, yeah, I don't hear this, that cocky. What's going on? He will come here. he will call 999. And 999 will say, what is the situation? My dad is not talking anymore. I bet my life they will bring every resources down to the street to make sure that they can revive me. And they can still revive me because even if I don't pass out, they will still bring that way they do. Biggie. And that will biggie. I will come back to life. If God says my time is not yet. Many Nigerians have died because we don't have the resources to resuscitate people back, or whatever we call it. And you only nursing, and in doctors. Why are we? You are waiting for Reno on social media. You are waiting for the influencer. Oh, you are looking for grace like Mommy Z. Hey, you know that woman where they don't. Only God knows how much they've given her. Even somebody say, remove your picture of Peter Obi before I give you 2 million. I'm sure they'll be there. We say, no, I will give you 5 million. Keep Peter Obi picture there. She's the only one going to be enjoying that. I am talking about collective of everybody, regardless of who you are. I am nobody in this country. As at 25 years ago, I was allowed to stay in this system, even though it took me 15 years. They come, they say with a joke. They come London, get your visa and come here and struggle like some of us have done. I pray you get here. As at yesterday, I want to date in December on the COS. They were promised a job in this country. The brother called me yesterday. 4 children, husband and wife. The wife joined in the December 12 because ìyàwó dé ní December 12, ọkọ dé ní November, ahead to make sure that he can prepare the ground. They were told that there's a job. They were told that there will be accommodation. The job was meant to be in Essex. As I speak to us today, àtọkọ àti ìyàwó wọ́n ti níṣẹ́ ní London. As I speak to us today, ọpẹ́ mi lánàá. As at yesterday, I'm not going to give all the details on social media for their own safety, but this is what I said to them yesterday. He called me back. I gave them some clues because they have the right to work in this country, but I won't give you all the details. If you have any immigration problem, reach out to me. I will guide you, even if you come with visa and you don't want to go. I don't do visa to come to UK. If you arrive in this country, you will live here, but you will not have papers. But if you come here with a working permit and you have any problem, call us. We will try our best to make sure that we settle you into the system here. I have lived here for 25 years. I will settle you down here. You will live here until you leave here and you are not going back nowhere. Nobody can tell you to go back. Not even Rishi Sunak can tell you to go back because they created the problem in the first place in that shito country called Nigeria. Let me give you what I said to them. I'm not, let's just send message father. After we gave them some information. This was yesterday. Good evening, sir. I have used the details. I won't go too much. You gave me. Blah, blah, blah. She has now applied for a cleaning job. She has applied for a cleaning job that could have been a job that she could have got as of December. Ẹni tó dé láti Nigeria láti December. Ọkọ àti ìyàwó àtọmọ mẹ́rin wọ́n tí níṣẹ́. Money you cannot continue to fund the payment from your house rent from Nigeria. Kò possible. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ríṣẹ́ nílùú yìí. We will do everything to get a job. So I gave them some tweak yesterday or day before yesterday. Okay, open the padalano. This is the WhatsApp message at 8:35. This is what he said. She has now applied for a This is what you want us to be doing, settling people down from Nigeria. When we can push the narrative there. I told you 72 hours. I will carry my bag. I will be on the ground. But I'm not coming when I don't see you all ready. Let me read further. Idiot all over the place. Again. This person was introduced by a friend that we do Yoruba Nation from Nigeria, and we started working with them. I have used, I'm not going to get at it. She has now applied for a cleaning job today from one of the people we have applied to, and they are happy to give her the job. They gave her onboarding for and their application form, which we use. I'm not going to go into all the details. My wife's name is, I don't have to tell you that. She starts working with you, blah, blah, blah. Cannot go into too much details. And Shiri. Emma Bonnie UK. Kajoma Beni Bibai. Kajoma Beni Bibai. But the far away me. I have lived with them for 25 years. It means a sacrifice. But I got to settle them down. To buy the immigration don't need any. I have any advice to my law. Koda, if visa expire, to buy to wa nínú ilé, wa asan to ma ṣe fún ẹ, to ma fi jókòó sí lórí. Máa bọ̀. So what all the crossover here is either you allow us to push all these politicians and say to them, enough is enough. If you say enough is not enough, no problem. I am OLAYOMI KOIKI as Koikimedia, the self-determination campaigner. I am not an agitator, I am a campaigner. We are campaigning for the movement of the Yoruba people to exit the contraction put together. Once again, fund the media. Funded. There are so many strategies to get the message on the ground. On the ground, láti máa gbé message jáde. Ẹ kọ́ bá rí pé àwọn èèyàn tábà ti sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Attention me. But eléyìí tá a ṣe ń ṣe, a ṣe ń ṣe nípa ni. I gotta go now because the call is already here now. I gotta go now. Thank you so much. Hello? Yeah. All right. I gotta go now. Thanks so much. Bye for now. I'm up at Ilale if you can make it tonight.